Good morning. It's one of those mornings where my studio has gone wonky all over the place. So anyways, I'm going to show you this thing. Cool. So May, I'm really looking forward to May, and it's going to be this. So cool. All about self-love, creating a practice of changing the deep of us and rewiring, reconnecting. Connection leads to love, and that's my idea. That this is a continuation on from what we've been doing the last month now, which is really incredible. 1 second. Cool. So today, we're going to continue on with connection, moving, connecting. This is day 26. And oh yes, my little book. One of my computers didn't work right this morning, so I had to set up on a new studio. So great. So, oh yes. So great. Get your little book out. And the first thing we're going to check in with is the felt sense of you right now. Feeling tones, the sensations. If you're writing it down, write it down. Number 2, where is your wellness right now? Where is a sense of resource or resilience or ok-ness or ease in your body right now? And number 3, what small and tiny incremental thing could you do and commit to today that just is about connection? Somebody was saying yesterday that they have this thing that they've wanted to do for a while, so they just searched it, and then they went, oh, that's enough, and they walked away. And then another day for their 5-minute thing, again, they searched it and they looked, and they went, ooh, and then they went and they booked it. And then, so it's a sense of just really slow and steadily, how do you move something forward? Somebody was asking if it's like atomic habits. Yes, it is. In some of the other ones that we've done before, way back when, I would have talked about James Clear and atomic habits. And it's this sense of committing to something really small, very doable, and allowing the progressive incremental changes of a consistent practice. Let that change you more so than something big and then you never do it again. So come, stand on your mat. Come. 1 second. Great. So standing on your mat, and then just rock your feet so you're leaning over towards the left, and then rock your feet so you're leaning over towards the right. And we're just easing into our ankles, easing into our feet. How do the sides of your feet feel? Nice. And then opposite feet, toe of one, heel of the other, toe of one, heel of the other. How do you kind of bend one knee, lift the other toes, play a bit with your feet? How do you do this? Nice. And then lift onto both feet, toes. And then slowly lift the front of your feet. Toes, front, toes, front. Nice. And then bring your feet so they're a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And so it's like a small water washing we're going to do. So glide the right hand across towards the left, and my left foot is pointing in the direction I'm going in. And then reach your right hand over. And just pause there. My right foot is on the floor, but my toes are pointed. and I'm reaching long through the right side of my body. Just feel that. Nice. And then the other side. Turn your toes towards the right, and then reach your left hand across. And just whoosh from side to side. And just have that sense. And the opposite hand, the hand behind me, is beginning to include itself in the movement. So it's connecting. Rather than it just being passive, it's enhancing the twist of my torso by reaching backwards. Nice. And come back to center. So we're going to turn water whooshing into under or elephant. Okay. So turn your left foot out, reach your right hand over, and then go under your right arm. Nice. Bend both elbows so your fingers are pointing towards your head. And then drop your right elbow down and reach your left arm over. So now I'm bending the left knee and I'm lengthening through the whole left side, or from my waist to my fingertips. Come back to center. Nice. Reach your left hand over. Go under. Really feel that sense of reaching, reaching, reaching. Bend both elbows. Drop your left elbow down, reach long through your right arm. And come back to center. Nice. So whoosh to the left, go under, bend your elbows. I'm dropping deeply down into the left buttock, left knee as I reach long through the left side of my armpit. And down, reach your left hand over, under, elbows bend, side bend, right arm reaches. And I'm dropping deeply down through the right hip, right side. And back to center. One more time each side. Right hand reaches over, go under, bend both elbows, drop your right elbow down, reach your left arm long. You can look up towards the ceiling if you wish. You can lengthen and connect all your limbs. So I'm reaching through my fingers, really drawing that right shoulder down, lengthening through the left arm as I breathe. Nice. Come back to center. Other side. Left hand goes over, under, bend both elbows, drop your right elbow down. No, left elbow down. And then reach through everything. Nice. And come back to center. Cool. So turn both toes towards the left. Bring your left hand to your left knee and just touch the floor as far out as you can with your right hand. And then come back up. And then do that again. Touch the floor with your right hand. And then come back up. And my feet are staying really solid on the floor as I do this. Reach forward. And now make a really solid connection to the floor with your right hand. And lean a little bit forward. So you're bringing more weight into the right hand. Let your right toe float. Foot to the floor. Come back up. So let that be a flow movement. Left hand to your knee. Reach your right hand forward. Lift your right toe off the floor. And again. Down, reach, lift. Maybe you begin to lift it a little bit higher. One last time. Down, reach, lift, high. Pointing into the right toes, lengthen deeply through the right leg. Foot to the floor. Come back up to center. Nice. Turn your toes towards the right side. Right hand, right knee. Feet are solid on the floor. Reach your left hand forward. And then come back up. Right hand to your knee. Reach your left hand forward. Coming back up. Right hand to your knee. Reach your left hand forward. Now lean into the left hand. Lift the left toes off the floor. Just let them hover. Foot to the floor. Come back up. So let's make a flow motion from that. Hand to your knee. Hand to the floor. Lift your toes. Hand to your knee, hand to the floor. Lift your toes. Maybe you begin to lift the back leg a little bit higher. One more time, hand to your knee, hand to the floor, lift your toes, pause. Nice. Foot to the floor, come back up. So the next movement is a little bit heavier on your spine, so just listen to your back and go slowly. Turn both toes towards the left, bend your left knee, and then reach both hands forward as far forward as you can. Pull your elbows back, rise up, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Straighten both legs. So bend your left knee, and then reach your hands forward and really feel like my fingers are extending forward. My back foot is solid on the floor. My thigh is supporting the weight of my chest. I'm draping myself down. I'm usually using that left thigh as support. Pull your elbows back, rising up, reach up, straighten through both legs. Last one, bend your elbows, drop your chest down, reach your fingers forward, pause there. How far forward can you walk your fingers? Drop your weight into both hands, reach the right leg up and back, whatever distance it goes is perfect. Straightening through your standing leg, lengthening through both legs, both arms. Breath is in your belly. Nice. Foot to the floor, coming up. Other side. So turn towards the right. Elbows bend, chest comes down, reach forward. Elbows bend, torso rises, reach up with your arms, straighten your legs. Elbows bend, torso comes down, reach your arms forward. Bend, rise, reach. Nice. One more time. Bend, drop, reach. Go a little bit further forward. Rock your weight into your hands and then lift your back foot off the floor. Lengthening up, straightening through your standing leg. Breathing into your belly, letting yourself really expand and connect into the whole of your body. Nice. Foot to the floor. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat, the direction, or whichever side of the mat your toes are closest to. And then just bending, straightening, and just travel from side to side. Listening to your inner thighs, the deep pelvis, the whole of your body as you move, as you listen. I'm beginning to rock myself a little bit more. Maybe lift your hands off the floor like you're reaching towards the right, reaching towards the left. How low can you travel back through the center as you reach? Nice. Hands to the floor. Pause. Bring your right hand to the floor in front of your face. Pull your left elbow back. Pause there and lawnmower with the left hand. Right hand is pushing down. Turn your head towards the left. Nice. Change. Left hand to the floor. Pull the right elbow back. Turn your chest towards the right. Turn your head towards the right. Super cool. Both hands to the floor. Bring one knee down. Bring the other knee down. Come into your cat pose. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. Nice. Arching your back. Cool. So come sit on your bum with your feet wide. And then bend your right knee so that your right foot is out towards the right of it and your left leg is long. And then tuck both elbows in towards you. Bring the left hand then to the floor beside you. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and look up. How high can you go? And I feel like my pelvis is helping my arm lift up towards the ceiling. So my right buttock is floating off the floor. Nice. Bend your elbow, reach towards the left foot with your right hand. Drop your head down, reaching. Nice. Draw your right elbow back, twist towards the right. Now your bum drops to the floor. Right bum is on the floor, twisting deeply towards the right, holding onto your right knee as you lengthen. And then stay holding onto your right knee, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, and then imagine that you can dive over the left shoulder towards the left foot. And you're holding onto the right knee, and it's almost like an anchor, and it pulls a bit away from you. It counterbalances the movement of your torso. So my right knee is moving right, left hand is holding firmly to it, and the right arm is lengthening. You can turn your head towards the ceiling if that feels comfortable, or just find whatever way feels comfortable for your neck. Nice. Bend your elbow, pull it down towards the right side, and then we'll do it again. Side bending. Pull your elbow down, side bending. Use your breath. Pull your elbow down. So my right knee is waving to support the movement of my torso. Elbow down, last time. Side bend, reach. Cool, come all the way back. Tuck the right foot in so that the foot is on the floor in front of you. And then just bring your hands down and drop your nose down towards the right knee. As always, don't in any way sacrifice your knee. So if your knee doesn't feel comfortable, then find the place where it does feel comfortable, okay? Pain in knee, no good, okay? Rising up, and then bend your left knee so you come into zigzag, okay? Now we're going to convert that into kind of a rolling pigeon. So bring both hands to the floor, either side of that right knee, and then roll so that your left knee comes to the floor. Your left foot can be in the air. Bring your bum to the floor. Nice. That again. Roll. And then back. One more time. Roll. Pause there. I'm going to come up onto my fingertips. I'm pushing the right foot deeply down, and then I lift through the torso. And imagining that my left foot is coming towards the back of my head. Remember, be well in what you're doing. Wellness is now. Okay? Nice. Bring your bum to the floor. Stretch both legs long. Pause. Wiggle your toes. Connect. Feel your body. Get a sense of this moment. Bend the left knee. Bring your foot to the floor. Begin by bringing your right hand to the floor. Tuck your left elbow in. Reach your left hand deeply up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. So I feel like I'm drawing from the deep of my belly all the way up into my fingertips. Nice. Bend your elbow and then turn towards that right foot and reach towards your right foot. Head comes down. Nice. Rising up. Pull the left elbow back. Bring your left hand to the floor behind you and hold on really firmly with your right hand to your left knee. So this is the anchor point for the next few movements. So like I'm fiercely holding onto my left knee and then twist towards the left. Lengthening through the front of your body, stretching down into that right heel as you rise through your body. Nice. Keep the anchor in place of that holding onto your knee. Tuck your left elbow in beside you. Reach your left hand up and then dive over towards the right foot. Let your left knee move towards the left. So you have the sense of as the knee moves, it's kind of like this seesaw movement of a fulcrum. So you have this balancing point between your knee and your hand. Come back. Elbow comes down, knee comes to center. Knee travels wide, arm travels over. So it's not an exact distance, it's the feeling of the counterweight you're looking for, the connection between the pulling away of your knee and the reaching long of your arm. How do you find the connection? Nice. One more time. Super. Come back to center. Tuck your left foot in so that it's resting on the floor in front of you. Bring your nose down and just check out that left knee. How you doing? Check it out. Feel into it, sense into it. Any discomfort, remember to include that in what you're doing. Bend your right knee so you're into zigzag. And then rock your weight forward onto both hands. And so that the right foot lifts up towards the ceiling behind you. And I've rocked over into a pigeon lungy type thing on the ground. Rock back, sit on your bum. Forward, hands to the floor, rocking. And back. One more time. Rocking forward. Pause. I'm going to come up onto my fingertips. I'm going to imagine that my toes are coming towards the back of my head. Lengthen. Nice. Rock all the way back. Stretch your legs out long. Roll into your belly. We've gone slightly over time. I'm really sorry. And then roll in the other direction. Come lie on the floor. Just land on your back. Just for a moment. It's really important. Land on your back. Let your spine settle before you gallop off into your day. And just breathing into your belly, let it land. And then just sway your knees from side to side. Just have a sense. How am I? What's happening? What's the feeling tone of my body? How do I connect to me right now? And did I maintain a sense of wellness throughout my practice? Nice. Come back to center. You can pause there. You can squeeze your knees up towards you. You can make a movement that you like. Just settling in, connecting in. How wonderful. So yeah, really nice. Nice to be here this morning, guys. I'm always really amazed at where we go with all of this, you know. So next month I didn't really when the computers don't work right, I get really frazzled. So I landed into the class a bit busy. So yeah, next month, self-love, cultivating a practice from our sensations and really like a deep sense of embodied transformation. I'm really challenged by next month already. I'm like, oh, wow, I feel, yeah, it's a big one for me, this one. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the journey, to the adventure, to the deepening, that self-awareness. Yeah, it's beautiful to be here with this tribe of people, this incredible journey of connecting, moving, deepening, and practicing resources, wellness, and next month, self-love. So be well. Yeah, do your thing, whatever that thing is today. 5 minutes, small and incremental changes towards something. That's all we need. So ciao. Bye.